Over time, became a living hell in the last
San Diego mayoral candidate Nathan Fletcher is revealing sensitive information about his past. Fletcher is coming forward with his history as an abuse victim. Good evening, I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. 10 News reporter Allison Ash shows us why Fletcher says he was forced to go public with the abuse just 2 weeks before the election.
Nathan Fletcher claims reporters from 2 local newspapers were hounding his mother about her divorce and about his school records and other things. So the two did a single interview with our media partners at inewsource to tell their story.
I mean, without question, that the lowest form of life on this planet is someone that would beat their wife or beat their child. And I don't understand it now, and I don't think I ever will.
Nathan Fletcher and his mother, Sherry Graham, held hands as they told their story.
This was a very abusive relationship, and I had to get Nathan out.
Graham filed for divorce, but the judge granted her ex custody of Nathan, who was only a toddler.
He was abusive physically, and mentally and verbally.
Fletcher called school a place of refuge, explaining why he once told someone his least favorite class was math.
I didn't have the heart to explain because it was the last class of the day, and I just didn't want to go home.
Questions about his education were some of the reasons why some reporters dug into Fletcher's past, questioning whether he was telling the truth. He says they were misconstruing what really happened. Although Fletcher claims he didn't want to talk about it, political consultant John Dadian called it a smart move that will impress voters.
This is absolutely appropriate, and I think both politically and personally it was the right thing to do.
Fletcher says he hopes now that people will stop dragging his mother's name through the mud and focus on what he calls the real issues in the mayor's race. Were reporters out of line to ask for such personal background on Fletcher? Dadian says not at all. They were following up on comments that he had made himself, trying to determine whether he was telling the truth. Allison Ash, 10 News.